What's going on, everyone? We're just finishing up our feeding for the day. We're gonna feed these here in the lot. We got to go around some fence on another place so we can move these cows here. They're been completely out of anything to eat except for hay, so they've been needing to be moved for a while. So I don't know if we'll get them moved today, but we're gonna try to start feeding this lot and get them used to coming in here anyway. Hungry as they stay right now, they shouldn't be that hard to catch, but the pasture is no good here right now. It's kind of tricky to get a bale of hay in here. But anyway, that's what we're doing, and we're gonna get after it. Well, we're going around some fence, tightening back up this hot wire to get ready to move them cows. We gotta go around all this. It's just real loose over time. I need to put some better corners in, but it ain't taking much to fix it, so we're gonna knock this out, go around this whole place so we can move the cows from my house down here. There's a lot more eating down here, so they'll be happy. Deer feeder's empty. We got about half this fence going around. I forgot I gotta go sign papers at the FSA office, so I gotta hurry and try to get this done. But it's not in as bad shape as I thought it was gonna be. It's not taking us very long to get this thing wrapped up, at least where we can get ready to move some cattle once we catch them. Morning, everybody. This morning I gotta go feed all the cows, and old boy's supposed to come today, but I haven't heard from him yet, so probably give them a call here in a minute. And see if they're still planning on coming. Hopefully they are, so we can get this thing wrapped up and on a job. But first I gotta go mail all these land rent checks off. So fun. First of the year, all the rent is due. That's a lot. I'll be broke. I gotta get back to work. First thing I gotta do is run to Walmart. I'll go pick Brandon up, and I gotta go to Walmart and get some more envelopes so I can mail all these land rent checks off. I run a pretty loose ship around here, so anyway, gotta get that done. I usually send them off on the 1st, but they're a few days behind this week. I sat down last night, wrote them all out. That's probably one of the hardest parts of the year is writing all your land rent checks out. It's a lot of money. We're in the hole before we even start. But that's part of it. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I have a lot of tillage to get caught up on in the next few weeks. So a bunch of tillage. So I'll start plowing again, getting everything ready for spring. I'm probably gonna put a little bit of oats in. I'm thinking about putting some spring oats in on maybe a quarter or so. Get a little bit of extra hay. Might even sell some hay this spring or this summer, but we'll see. I hate selling hay because I always need so much of it, but I got to do something to try to make a little income off the farm. That some of these farms I didn't get put to wheat, so anyway, I gotta find all these envelopes that just fell off in between my seat and my center console now, because I run a pretty loose ship around here. We've been out here feeding these cows. These guys are finally getting to one of my little projects. We gotta run water across the road here to a place I rent, and they got the trencher here, and they'll have to sleeve it underneath the road. So luckily I finally get this done. The pond's full now, but if we get into another drought situation, then we'll be set here. So very, very happy to get this done. Well, we got our own water line project going on today. I don't know if them guys got that other one done yet or not, but I have a leak here at my house. I started leaking a while back, real little, but it's getting bad, so we're gonna attempt to fix this. Is it overkill for a water line? Yes. Are we gonna use it? Also yes.
Further down.
You're only about this far from the line, but probably can't dig quite a bit.
Yeah, this thing's been fixed up.
It's hard to GoPro and play in the mud at the same time. There ain't nothing to stick this thing to. This thing, stick it to the bucket. Woo! Got went down. Man down. I got a new GoPro coming on Friday. Yeah, I'm ready to try it out.
GoPro brand?
Yeah, I bought another one. I figured you'd want to have one on a Traco or something if I'm on a dozer. Cause I got a cheap one. That's called like an Acaso or something. I haven't tried it yet because it's like a waterproof case. That's what I should be using today. But it's you can't hear anything. I don't think you can hear yourself talk through the mic because it's waterproof case around it. I can't find a case for it that don't cover the mic. Damn, that's wet.
It's rough.
Oh, you did up here?
Yeah, I got my glove with her.
Whoops. You just break it? You break it in another spot?
No, I think it's on that. Where it's leaking. It's leaking.
There's like, it feels like there's a lot of gravel in there too. What is this? Oh, that's the.
There's your pipe.
Well, hell, it's been fixed here. There's a bag around this. Look at this.
What do we got?
Dude, I don't know.
You got a baggie on it? Did you do this?
No, I guess when I had Jeff fix it, he did all this.
Oh.
I may have to call him to come fix it again.
Told him it's fixed, it didn't last.
Well, it lasted until I trenched across it. I didn't hear what the trencher.
There's a lot of bag in here.
It's probably a caution bag telling us to stop. Like what was on that electrical line.
Stop. Call Jeff immediately.
I wonder if that was for that gas line that's not, it ain't live, but they put it in thinking it was going to be live.
I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know what that thing is.
Never seen anything like that.
Unless that's a
I dig back even a little more and
some sort of valve.
it's just like this here, ain't it?
I don't know. I have to look and see. Probably some little busted.
I don't know what's up with the bags. There's a piece of glass. There's all kinds of stuff out here from that old homestead. This glass still has writing on it. There's like a measuring cup or something.
Huh?
Like an old measuring cup or something.
Oh, yeah, like a mason jar. This haven't been leaking that way.
Phone's ringing, I'm covered in mud. You already shut the water back off, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't reach my hand off to answer my phone to call him back. It looks like he did the. If he did this here and here, he had to have done it over there too.
Yeah, you might want to find out if he did that because.
Hey, do that again. It's loose right here. That just gave. Look at this. Wiggle it. It's giving right here. The glue's not even holding it now. Of course, we might have just done that. But.
What? He might. If he put one of these couplers further back there.
I can't answer it. I ain't got no. It's my dad.
Oh, he's wondering about hitting your combine.
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to call him back. This is gonna be fun. I got it. Maybe. Hey. Hello? I guess. I'm trying to fix a water line in my house and cover it in mud. I couldn't answer. This is a joke. I'm gonna run my phone.
You might have.
I got that bar up there, so I'll go get that combine out, take it to John Deere.
You might want to just ask him what the purpose of these things are. 'Cause I don't know. Can you bypass it? Do you just want to put fittings in there, you know? Or do you need these little things in there? I mean, are they just some sort of coupler he put in there? Can we reuse it?
Yeah, I don't know if you can reuse them or not. I'm just gonna call him and have him come take a look at it. He told me to if I had trouble with it. Let me call him and see. Well, we had to break down and call the guy. Everybody's got a guy. Anyway, we're gonna have him coming. Check this out again. He's fixed this before, but it's leaking a little right there off that T, but these coupler deals they put on off of this, I'm sure there's another one that way. And then the electrical line's right here, so we're gonna wait on him to look at it, see what. It ain't gonna be that big of a fix, but it is leaking a lot worse than it was earlier. But we gotta go rinse off. So while the water's turned on, I'm gonna go clean up. Wait on him. We got it going on out here now. Got her trenched across the road. It'd be nice to have water whenever another drought comes around, won't it? I'm tired of hauling water to cattle all the time. Be one less place to worry about now. Nice what? Oh yeah, I know it. Got up here, we got our swather tore apart. That's where we keep our combines at. I gotta get mine up to John Deere so they can green light it. So this one's mine, that's Dad's. And our swather is still in a million pieces. This is gonna be a fun project. Might have to have your help put it back together, Brandon. But we got it all cut apart. Trying to replace all this rusty stuff. It's just rotted out. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. But we never did come back and finish it. We just started hiring our swathing done last summer and said the hell with it, but we'll have to get her back together. We got this side done, I think. Yeah, we got that side all new. We gotta put the augers back in it, but it's all brand new now. Back here, we just gotta do that side. Still got a lot of stuff to do to it to make it done, but I don't know if he's gonna green light this one or not. But I'm gonna do mine. See what all they can find to spend money on. I'm sure they can find all kinds of stuff if they look hard enough. Better check my oil before I start this thing up. Still good. It's still good. Needs change, but so we're gonna make sure. It's been sitting a while. Hopefully she starts. It's been a minute. Nope. I did notice one thing up here that I might need to work on. It's got a little oil leak around the bottom of the oil pan. Yeah?
Where do you put this? Just put it in, or can you?
That ground is on the back side. It's real hard to get to at that angle across the hood.
Oh, I see it.
You see what I'm saying? That pickup of Dad's is hard to hook jump cables up to. It's a pain. Alright. You want to hop up in there and see if it'll start? Be better than me trying to hop down and back up and down and back up. I'm getting away from these batteries though, because I've had them explode before. My dad had one explode on his dozer just a while back. We'll let it charge a minute. What? We'll let it charge up a minute. Make sure you got it good. I know that needs addressed there too, on top of the grain elevator. Wheat and stuff shoots up out of the top of that thing. But no big deals, but nothing? I don't know if we're gonna get her to start today. Had it been something left on in this thing or something, because last winter it set all winter and it started up just fine in the spring. But I don't know, the batteries could have just went dead, could have went bad. I mean, it's possible. Well, this little deal's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, because batteries are shot, so I think we'll come pull them out of that thing in the morning and go get me a new set. Well, we gotta put that off till tomorrow on the combine deal, but came to look at some cattle. Thinking about buying some more cows. These reds here are not for sale. I wish they were. They're really nice, red Angus, but they're all here in the pen. A buddy of mine's got these for sale, and they're gonna average 3-year-old. There's a few 7s in here, he said, but he said there's a few 5-year-olds, and most of them are gonna be 3 to 5. He said, so they're due to calve in March. So I'm looking through them and seeing which ones I'm interested in. Thinking about selling more of my calves and buying these so I have a quicker turnaround. These calve in March, I'll be let's see, close to 2 years out before I sell any calves out of my own that I'm keeping. So I think I'll keep about, instead of keeping like 30 or 35 of them, I think I might just keep about 15 and then go ahead and sell the rest and buy these. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
Better deal?
You got a bad eye.
63 has a bad eye?
Yeah.
She's gentle.
Blind in that. There's another one with a bad eye.
Yeah, I just need to look through and pick, I guess.
You need to see if you can, for that money, if you can pick yours
through.
out. Yeah, before someone else does.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice though.
Yeah, they're nice looking cows. I don't know how many I'm gonna buy yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we looked through those the cattle, and I picked out the ones I really liked. I would buy them all if I had the money. There's a few older ones mixed in with those, but I don't want to take out any loan on these. I just want to pay cash for them. So I picked out 17 that I like. They're due to calve in March, so made an offer on him, but there's another guy coming tomorrow, he said, to look at the whole lot. If he buys all of them, then I'll obviously will be out on the deal. I'm hoping he'll sell me just those 17 that I like, and then I'll probably sort through all my heifers at my mom's house, pick out about 20 that I like a lot out of those, and then sell the rest, and then it'll help me kind of recoup from spending all my money on these. But I think that's a better turnaround. The reason I'm doing that is because I was going to raise all those heifers at my mom's house and just breed them all and just replace some older cows of mine with those, but they're just now yearlings. I could breed, some of them are a little older, but I could breed them in about May or June, but then you're looking at 9 months till they calve. So you're looking at 5 months till then, plus 9, it's 14 months out. You're looking at least 2 years before you ever get a turnaround on those calves, on those heifers. So I'm thinking, I still want to keep some heifers, but I don't want to keep so many. I think I'm going to back that number down, buy these, they calve in 2 months. So I could have 18 more calves to sell this year. By the end of the year, they'll be ready to sell probably. So I can sell them at the end of the year. I can keep them as yearlings for next spring. But that's what my plan is. So he wants 1,800 a head. So right now, we actually sold some calves today. He did, and my dad did too. And my dad got like $1,100 out of his calves today. They brought really good money. So anyway, it's sad that we think $1,100 for a calf is doing really good. Like, we're so excited about it because the grocery store prices don't even compare to what, I mean, the packers are still making all the money, but we can sustain it at $1,100 a head. I mean, we can make it work a lot better, but $700 a head don't pencil out so good. So anyway, I know a lot of you guys probably don't know much about that, but some of you do, and you know what I'm talking about, how hard it is to make it work. But I always shoot for $1,000 out of my calves. Is what my goal is, to try to get to the right weight and to the whatever I got to do to make them bring $1,000 is what I want every year out of my calves, but that hardly ever happens. It's usually about 800. But anyway, that's my plan. I'm gonna see what might help. I'm gonna see what the guy says, what we decide to do. If this deal falls through, I'm gonna try to find some red Angus cows. I've been wanting to buy some reds for a while, so I'll be buying some before long. I didn't even tell y'all that I was needing to buy some cows yet on the channel, but I am. I've been needing to for several months. I've been planning on buying some. I'm trying to put it off as long as I can because I don't have the hay to feed these things from now until into March. So I'm barely making it on hay as it is. So, but if I sell these calves here that I was going to keep, I can save hay there. And then, like I say, we're about to move a bunch of cows around, new pastures. We can save hay there. So, lots to do. But I'll let y'all know how this deal works out. It'll probably be on this video. I probably won't make the end of this video until I find out. So, anyway, I ended up having the guy that's running my water line through the road today. He's gonna stop at my house and look at this water leak at my house because I could fix it, but he used some different coupler deals. He had been in there before and fixed a leak right there before for me. So, and it's a T, so going two directions, had these new style of coupler deals, but the one direction that's leaking right now doesn't have it. So I think I'm gonna have him put that in on that direction too, and that way it's all good. So lots going on, but just keeping y'all up on it. One more thing I forgot. CL Boyd did contact me back. I tried calling today. They are coming, but they rescheduled me for Friday. So we'll get the window glued in that machine, and we'll get the 850J all ready to go on Friday, and hopefully next week we'll have that thing rolling. So we'll make some good videos on that. But I should probably feed these here another bale tonight, but I'm gonna feed them in the morning. These here, we have to catch them and sort them. There's about 4 or 5 old cows mixed in with these cows. These cows here. Most of them are 3-year-old cows that I kept and raised myself as heifers, but there's about 5. I mean, I'm talking old cows. Out of my first set I ever had, that from like 2010. I mean, they're old. It's amazing they're still alive. But anyway, they got baby calves on them though, so I can't just hold them back and take the rest of them down to move them to a better pasture yet without pairing up these calves. So I gotta pair them up. Morning. Whew. I like these chilly mornings, but they're not bad at all in the afternoon. Here lately it's been so nice. It's been getting up to like I'd say in the low 60s in the afternoons here, mid 50s, low 60s, but it's still right at freezing in the mornings, so 28 to 32, 35. Whew. It's cold though. I'm not used to it. I never get used to it. There's no getting used to cold weather for me. It don't work. But I take this way over 110 all day long, all year long. I love it. So anyway, trying to think what we got to do today. Waiting to hear back on those cattle. I do need to do some figures on a fence project that we got to do. Figure it up for the landlord. See what it's gonna take to do it. I'm thinking in my head I'm gonna need about 1,500 foot of pipe, but I'll probably go ahead and buy about 2,000 foot of pipe, get it delivered, because I'm always shorter. You always use more than you think. So well, it'll be right at 2 miles of fence, so with the 4 gates, two sets of double gates. And then I have 2 more places. A place I just rented yesterday, actually, when I sent the rent checks off. Rented a new farm. It's just a grass quarter right across the road from where my cows are at. But I need to put a new gate in on mine, and then add a gate to the neighbors across the road so I can run cattle right across the road. Lots of little projects like that I need to do. But we gotta get the dozers rolling again too. Everything's gonna hit at once. It's gonna be pretty hectic here, pretty quick. So I got a lot of tillage to do. A bunch of tillage to do. So anyway, first thing today though, we don't want to get into any of that today. I just need to do some figures on that fence and stuff. We gotta go pull the batteries out of my combine, go to town and get some new batteries, and then get that thing. I got indigestion bad. I always do. I got gastritis and esophagitis or some crazy thing they can't get rid of. So I was in a really bad car wreck when I was 11, and ever since then I've had problems. But anyway, we'll get the combine up there to the John Deere, and then I might move my four-wheel drive today, start making sure it's ready to go for tillage. But we'll see how the day goes. We may be hauling cattle home, who knows. So waiting to hear from that guy. Hope he sells those to me, but we'll see. But that's what's on the agenda. I need to put another flag up again. That one didn't last 2 weeks. Probably not even that long. We had some real bad winds come through and ripped her up. So I got one in the house. I'll put that up today too. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, I'm representing my buddy Chris Duffy today. These hoodies on his, y'all ain't checked out his YouTube page, go check it out. Farming with Duffy Ag. I like this hoodie a lot. The back of it's legit. Anyway, thank you, Chris. He used to be in a Snapchat group with me, and that's how we got to know each other. And then I started watching his YouTube channel, and like he got so busy with that he couldn't really keep up with the Snapchat group. So I am still in that group, but anyway, I don't hardly keep up with it now either. We just get so busy. But I like the hoodie, Chris. I like it a lot. Appreciate it. Well, it looks like they got us done, or about done. Got the meter set, it looks like. Good deal. So he's gonna go over here and put a hydrant in him. That'll be a done deal. That'll be good to have. I'm glad to get that done. We're gonna go look at a property that I rent for putting a new fence around. Try to determine how much pipe we're gonna need to do it. Just to do some figuring, get some cows some cake. I got some old cows in here that's got to go. There's one that's really old. Probably 3 in here that's getting where they need to sell, and then even all the rest of them though. All these baldies with their tags have fallen out. I need to put new tags, but I bought them as bred heifers back in 2013. So I think I've already mentioned that in another video. But anyway, they would be 11 years old now. So, well, it was like, just like the one at my house that we were talking about the other day. That's what it was. She was out of this set. That she got separated off from this set. I can't remember why, but I really like this bull here though. Power Plus genetic bull. He's been the best one I've ever bought from him. He's a red gene. Those red calves sometimes. There's actually a red calf right over there that he threw. Back over yonder. Anyway, we're gonna go look at this fence project. Start doing some figures for the landlord. This is the other place. She owns this place too, and I need to start cleaning it up. And we want to think about adding on to the lot here, but I'll just have to pay for it out of pocket. She's gonna be out quite a bit on this other fence project. I hate to hit her up for any more money. She's been good though, good to me to help put a fence around this other place because that will really help me out. Well, we just pulled in here. I'm looking at some more cows. These are older cows that were for sale from a buddy of mine. And I don't know if that's what I want to do or not. Save $1,000 a head, but you'd be having to replace them soon, so just looking them over and seeing what we think. Well, I left the GoPro at the other pickup, but we got the batteries out of that Combine. Now we're headed to go get some new ones. And then there's another truck that we used to haul a dozer on. And the old setup I had, that truck's batteries are shot too, so we're gonna have to look at that sometime because we might use that truck next week. So batteries are always a problem. I don't know what's up with these batteries. They say they're John Deere, but I'm sure COVID has something to do with it. Who knows?
What do you need?
Well, since we didn't get the bolts, we forgot to get these bolts. We might have just set them in here right now.
What size you need for the? You can put your strap on it.
Oh,
That metal strap.
it's this right here.
Sit it there.
I don't know where to put this. That strap deal, this strap deal isn't in the best shape. I don't even think I'm gonna hook it up till we get the new bolt.
Nah.
Tomorrow. We're on time crunch today. So.
Bring the hacksaw and cut them.
Yeah. This one actually needs loosened on this side. Yeah, that's better. This is right in the way. So we forgot the forgot to get new bolts for this on these, that they're corroded up, so we'll do that tomorrow when we come back. Our John Deere dealership we're taking it to get it green lighted is full of equipment right now. They're building a new shop, so they got like half as much room as they normally have. And I need to call them and make sure they got room for this before we take it up there. So tried to call earlier, didn't answer, so surely he'll call me back. The service manager. So anyway, until we hear back from the service manager, we're gonna leave this thing in here and make sure they got room for it up there where we're taking it, and go from there. We'll come back tomorrow and put new bolts in that battery though, so at least it'll be ready to roll. Those batteries I took out of it were completely shot. They were old. Good morning, everybody. Whew. Another day, another dollar. I forgot to put the flag on yesterday, so I gotta do that. It's gonna be a little windy today, but Seal Boyd is here, so I'm gonna go over here and see about him and see about getting this 850 ready to go. Catch you all in a little bit. So we're looking this thing over. We're gonna go ahead and change all the fluids: final drives, hydrostat, hydraulic, engine oil, coolant, the whole 9 yards. It turns out, I didn't know, he thinks that these things don't come with float from the factory on these specs on the military, so I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do to put a float on this machine, because I gotta have it for finish work. So anyway, we're gonna keep at it. I gotta go to town and get a bunch of wool and spend a bunch of money. But we'll be off to a good start, at least that way. Won't have to worry too much about starting off on the wrong leg here. But just want to make sure this thing's ready to go. So we're gonna knock it out. I'll try to do some time lapses today. I know not everybody wants to be on YouTube, so I'm not gonna film too much, but try to share as much of this as we can. All right, well, I got a long list of things to go get in town for this dozer, and we'll start changing all the fluids in it. Got all the capacities I need. So anyway, the float is going to be a pretty big deal, but I've got to have it. So I guess I'll be out another $5 grand to do that probably. But without the float, I can't do my finish work. I can't make things look pretty and look good. So I really need that. I mean, you can still make stuff look good if you spend twice as much time, but I don't want to spend that much time on my finish work, and then customers are mad at me for taking too long. So, and anyway, I'm just one of them guys where, and my dad is too, so is my grandpa, you don't not finish something. You gotta, when it comes to dirt work, you're doing a job for somebody, you want it to look good. So I gotta get that fixed. But first, we're gonna change the final drive fluid, inner and outer. We're gonna change the hydraulic oil. We're gonna change the hydrostat oil, put all new filters on everything. We're gonna change the engine oil. We're gonna change the coolant. So we're gonna be starting fresh. But I'm trying to think what else. He's gonna help me with the hot wire for the radio. I knew I could. I asked him if I was gonna do it right if I did this, and he said, yeah, you would have been fine. But I figured while they were coming, I'll wait for that, and I would get that knocked out. And, on another subject, also, the cattle deal fell through. A buddy of mine found somebody to buy the whole lot, so, and I told him I wasn't mad at him. That was just a business deal where I didn't want to buy 18, 20 of these cows, and he had 40 of them for sale, and then he not be able to sell the other 20, which sounds like it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is, because he don't have no hay. So that's the last thing I want to do is put a buddy in a bind. I said, you sell them to that guy that can buy all 40. It's fine. They're really nice cattle. I really like them, but I'll find some more. So anyway, headed to John Deere, get some of this stuff knocked out. We've got a long day of servicing on this thing, so Stay tuned. Well, hopefully that stays till I get home. Sure as heck wasn't cheap, that's for sure. So this is the new shop going in here. So like I say yesterday, they don't have much room up here, so I'm gonna wait to bring my combine until they get a little bit more room. But it's gonna be a nice shop they're building. They had to build one something big enough for these round billed cotton strippers and pickers, so I think Western Equipment's putting several of these new shops in. But there's all the red iron for it right there. It's supposed to be starting on that Tuesday, they said. So anyway, there goes a quick $2,000. I'm already in the hole before I got this thing on its first job. I'm always in the hole though, so I'm used to that. We'll go start working on this. He's already probably draining fluids by now, so. We're having hell getting these plugs out of this to change the fluids. They were probably never removed before, so took a torch, a rosebud, and we got that one out. Now he's gonna work on the other side. Freaking mess. That tells us that they've probably never been out though, so I guess that could be a good thing. I would say that's a good thing that they were never out, because there's no telling what could have been
put in there.
Yeah, it's probably original fluids then, but I'm still changing them anyway. $30 hours on the fluids, but 12 years. Yeah. I probably still don't want them in there.
What's bad is usually, I'm just gonna be sitting somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But usually they would change the oil in it, even if they never ran it, you know, like once a year.
Right. Yeah, there's really no telling. Got it. Good deal. Alright, update. I forgot to pick up 13 gallons of high guard. So everything in that dozer takes engine oil, plus 50 engine oil, except, which actually they've changed it since then, but I'm still gonna run the engine oil because that's what I like to run. But so the hydrostat and the hydraulics and the engine all take engine oil plus 50 too, and then the final drives take high guard, and I forgot to pick up the high guard. I need 13 gallons of high guard to fill those back up. So there was a little bit of trash that came out of the finals. It was like more of a dirt. It was just no metal shavings or nothing, but there was They had those covers off of the finals for a while when there wasn't a cab on it to pull the machine around. So it's kind of like putting it in neutral. So I guess they didn't get it real clean before they just put the cap back on, the outer back together, and filled it up with fluid. So I am going to run for probably put 50 hours on this machine, maybe a little less, and I'm going to change them again. So real simple to do, it's not hard, but that's what I'm doing now. And he's going to keep working on that while I go get some more oil, spend some more money. I thought I'd got charged for it because what I have so far, just the oil, it is, I got 13 5-gallon buckets of engine oil. That was $1,800, but I got like $2,150 in this without paying the CL Boyd. So probably gonna have $3,500 service or $4,000 service on the machine. But a $4,000 service on this machine beats the heck out of a $10 or $12, $15,000 breakdown as soon as you start. So never can be too careful. You can spend some money on these machines very quickly. So I want to start off right. So stay tuned. This mechanic here has got a heck of a neat setup on this little pump from Amazon. I'm gonna order me one, but pop the new fluid right in. It's got hooked up to this battery over there, and you can't beat that. We're getting it slow and steady, getting the waste oil out of here, pumping it in there. We did kind of burn the top of that sight glass a little with the torch, trying to heat that up, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Up there on top like that, should be all right. So, man, I'm ready to get this thing out and push some dirt with it. I can't say enough good about CL Boyd. They've been helping us for years and years and years. It's always expensive to get them out, you know, like everything, but good service. But man, yeah, I can't wait to get this thing out and push some with it. We're getting one step closer today at least. Well, one final's done. Got a lot of wool to start pouring in. Well, while he works on this rest of this fluid change, I'm gonna attempt to pull the headliner out of this thing. I don't know what it consists of. These cows here are almost all in the lot, and I really need to catch those old ones, sort them off, and leave them in here to see which ones have babies. But there's one over there. She's not one of the old ones though. That's not in the lot. So I may go over there and try to catch him first real fast. I bet money some of them run out before I get them caught. So I may wait on this just for a second and see if I can shut the gate. Well, scratch that idea. I was just about to do that, and that one, I knew there's one old one still out. She's walking around there right now. I need to catch her. If she'll go in there, I'm gonna try, but we'll see. I'll probably end up losing half of them before I ever get them all in there. I'm gonna get another bell hay later. I got too much things going on to worry about them right now. They need to be moved really bad, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep an eye on them, but we're gonna start trying to get this out so we can see. Got my speakers, my radio, my wiring harness, everything I need to do this down there. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. So, well, I changed my mind again. She walked over there and went in, so I went and shut the gate. There's a few of them still out, but they're not the old ones. So, and there's some bigger calves that need to go too, but I can worry about that when I sort them to move them. But anyway, got the old ones caught. I hope they're all in there. Now I can work on this. Oh man, that would be it. Whoa! Now my phone's ringing. My dad. Hello?
Hey, Blake.
Yeah.
I can't figure out a copy that was text her that she sent it to CL Boyd now.
You want me to send it to her?
Yeah, send it to Carol.
Okay, bye.
Is that how many you want to eat? Is it one or two?
There's just one, I believe, and then there's an engine oil filter. I don't know the engine oil filter number. It's turned around where I can't see it, so I was gonna have it. Just ask them with an 850J dozer. So. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hey. Hey.
That hole?
I forgot your grommet.
I think it was like that on my 750J too. There's a grommet, but it's not big enough to seal off.
Well, this one don't have a grommet at all.
Oh, it don't?
They forgot your
they
grommet.
forgot it. Yeah. See, I'd have to find. I don't know if all speakers have the same pigtail or not.
Oh no, you don't want to mess with that. I just say find the little box. What's in that deal? What's that deal?
This? This is a filter for the AC.
Okay.
See, I was thinking I could take these bolts out
That's what
and take that mirror off up front and it would just kind of fall. But I don't know what it's attached to something on these sides. And I don't know what it is. It might have a plastic clip in or
No,
something.
but if we
But
make
if I
it
mess
where
it up,
won't stay up, I don't want you to do that.
I don't want to mess it up.
You just need a
Brand
rattle.
new.
You just need a rattle can this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too.
Get in here and clean this up real good, and then that's going to be a pain.
What's those? Hand me a speaker.
You're going to have a pretty good. You'd have to have that whole deal out to run that harness through there.
I gotta send this for
Does that not have a door? Do you keep that door held up?
I can flip the door all the way around, but he's working there, so that's why.
Okay, I didn't know if it had a little deal here that would hold it. I don't think they put a new display in this thing either.
No, they didn't. They told me they were going to. It still works, but it's just faded on the bottom. Kind of bothers me, but
That's just from sitting.
some faded.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready to look at this now. Sorry about that.
I didn't know if it had a deal here that would hold that holds that door to keep it from swinging all the way around and breaking.
I've had one break one time. The wind caught it.
I know.
We got everything we need. We just don't know how we're gonna put it all in yet, because it's. So the speaker's just that plug.
That hooks into the back of the stereo.
So there's two of those, and then I don't know what that more of a diode looking plug is. I guess that goes to the stereo. Maybe both these go to the stereo.
Yeah, I would think.
I have a feeling we're gonna need this harness. How are we gonna hide this harness up there without making headlights? I guess we can try to fish this through and see.
I think we can get this harness around, dude. We can get this.
We can order some type of box to put those speakers in
Okay, wait.
and mount them down here.
I think we're going to be able to push this harness around this thing.
Let's try it, I guess.
Wherever you're mounting the stereo, where is it? Oh, it goes right there.
Yeah, I can mount the stereo nice. It's just the speakers.
Wait a second. But hold on a second. Yeah. Because there's how you get it from in here to over here.
Is it closed off?
There's vents. There's vents
it
right
is
there.
closed
Yeah,
off.
you're going to have to think of something else.
The air vents.
Them air vents.
I wonder if it's open from straight back and then we can fix it out somewhere over here. It'd be really hard to get figured out.
Well, you need a
What we needed to do
you
is
need
get
a wire.
We can get some baling twine and stick it up through there and get a shot back and see if we can suck it over.
Yeah.
And then tie it to it and pull it back.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
I've seen that work. I don't know if it'll work on this or not.
Unless you could go through that frame, but you still.
Or I don't care if we got to put it in wire loom and hide it in black wire loom around the edge.
Oh yeah.
But we just have to find a way to mount it. This will go over there. And
You ain't
this
got
will
enough.
come back.
You ain't got enough on
This
your
almost
leads.
has to go back to the center of the. This almost has to go straight back.
Them speakers got to go right there.
Look, it barely.
Them speakers have to be right here in the middle,
They
or on
could.
in the middle, or on that corner. They have to be somewhere in that middle because there's not enough.
Yeah, no.
There's not enough wires.
I really wish I could get in and access in back behind this. I'll look and see if I can, and it'd be easier to push this one through.
I don't know.
You get
Look online and see how you get the. There may be something on YouTube.
I've looked.
Oh, have you? I'm taking a headliner
I was
out.
thinking that CNC out of everybody might have done this before because if they all come without stereos,
Then can you message them?
I might could call them. I don't know.
They've done it. I'd rather do that than you mess the headliner up.
Oh, I'd buy a new one. It'd be $1,000.
I know, but there's no sense.
I don't want a headliner hanging down.
No. It's gonna look pretty good. We get this painted up in here and cleaned
so
up
too.
with that headliner.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to get this thing going. But these speakers actually look really good quality.
Yeah. They just need I bet there's a place up there where they just fit.
I'm sure there's a place that mounts them right up. Just put screws in it.
Dude, there might be a place for them wires to run. You know what I mean? Already up in there. Where they're supposed to actually...
Oh, like a cavity?
Yeah, and where they mount up there, they probably just screw them in. There's probably screws behind
I
the
wish there was a little
headliner.
more room up here. We could get by this problem real easy if we just mount the speakers up here somewhere. Like, you know, if there was a little room
Yeah,
there.
but I think...
there's nothing to really
Well, you
mount
got
to.
vents.
I know.
You gotta
I mean, your best option's like up here, right here.
Yeah.
You know, or something, but... Oh, I don't know. I want it to look good, too.
Yeah.
I'm too picky. I know one thing. I'm not going to go without stereo. I
I will for a little while. Stereo and AC and heater, we gotta have.
I know. Alright.
I'm going without a heater a little bit.
I'm going to pull this off and see if I can dish
Okay.
this through.
I'm gonna go.
right.
Unless you need me to stay and do something.
No, I don't need... I'm going to
And
get her
you're
done.
gonna
He's
just
about
pick,
done.
well, I guess Holler, you'll probably need the vehicle, won't you? Come get it this weekend.
Yeah, I may come grab it this weekend, but if I don't worry about it. Just use it. Alright, well, we got most of everything done. This joystick here needs a spring in it that's missing. They ordered it. We got all the fluids changed except for the engine and coolant. I'm going to work on that over the weekend probably. What else? This radio, I'm working on it right now still. But we didn't get the window glued into the Traco today. He's gonna have to come back and do that. Put this spring in, this joystick, and then they're looking into this float. So these JR machines don't come with a float. They just have their specs don't come with available for a float. So we're gonna try to add that in. I gotta have it. So I don't know what that's gonna cost. Probably a fortune. But good thing is I did catch all them old cows, so maybe I can sell them and pay for this freaking bill. But anyway, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm pulling this off, and I'm gonna try to run my speaker wires to see where I get to. We'll see. Well, I figured this out. I don't know how I missed it earlier, but when you take them air vents loose, there was a little Allen head bolt that held this headliner in, but this thing, you can't get it out. Can't. I mean, I've tried. So I'm gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to mount these speakers. And that's another thing. I guess the military cabs, I thought they all were built the same as a normal civilian cab, but they just wouldn't let them have stereos. Wrong, apparently, because there's nowhere to even mount speakers. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to mount these speakers. And I'm gonna have to work around this headliner the whole time. And then I wish I knew where the speaker's mounted on a normal J. I wish I would ask that mechanic while he's here to pull it up on his service advisor, but I'll figure it out. I just want to make sure my harness is long enough to reach good before I mount them, you know, so they ain't short. I'll figure this out though, get it done, get the headliner back up, then we'll start the stereo. Oh man. Fun. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry for that, because I didn't plan on having that much stuff before this on that same video, but yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long one. So the next one's gonna be real good though, because I'm gonna get this thing out in action. We're gonna do some tillage and some terrace fixing at the same time, so y'all hang tight for that. I'll be probably plowing and Brandon will be on here fixing terraces next week. So anyway, I'll keep digging on this. All right, I think I've got this kind of figured out, but I've called CL Boyd again. The problem I'm having, I think I know where the speakers roughly go in the area, because the general area, because in between these two vents on this headliner, the other side of this is real thin, nothing but really just carpet right here. There's no structural integrity to this right here. So I'm guessing the speaker plays, you know, sound comes through this a lot easier than anywhere else. So it tells me it has to go right here in between the two vents, but there's no way to mount it. So he's trying to find, I need to glue these or something. Looks like they're need to be glued or something, but I mean, I could put long self tappers up through there, but I don't want to, I don't know how, I just want to know how it's supposed to be. I can't just leave it on that magnet of the speaker, obviously, because it's real weak and move around and whatnot, but I think that's pretty much where they go, right there. I just gotta figure out a way. There might be a mounting bracket that goes to these bolts from one to the other, and it has it. But he couldn't find one, even on the civilian cab, so. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. Waiting to hear back. Just kind of sitting in here waiting to see if he says anything. I may not be able to do much with the rest of this today, but I'm getting close. We're getting close. I'll probably finish this up on another video for next week because this one's getting so long. So I appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me through this and joining me. It means a lot. I think it's just as neat to me as it is to y'all. So this has kind of been a dream of mine to get something like this. So I always wanted a pre-def low-hourred machine. I've looked at some C series over the years a lot because we like the C's, but really glad I found this. This is just perfect. This is what I wanted. So it's been a kind of a journey to get it all going, but once we really start making some good videos, I think y'all really like it. So anyway, next week, stay tuned because it's going to be really good. It's going to be some good videos by the end of next week. So appreciate you guys. If you like it, what you're seeing, just like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. It helps me a lot on the channel. So shout out to Chris Duffy again for his hoodies, and if y'all haven't checked out his channel, go to that, Farming with Duffy Ag. I think y'all really like that one too. So anyway, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and keep on digging. We'll see you next time.